It is time. It is time to brew your best beer. Brought to you by Beer Grains Supply Company, BrewTubers Online Brewers Club, Brew UK, Panhead Brewery, Tanner Ritchie, Finney's Homebrew Emporium, Brig Selv, Hackney Brewery, Hashigo Sake, Mangrove Jacks, Sprig and Fern Tavern, Yakima Valley Hops.
Alright, so we're down to the last two. Today's beer is going to be from KE116FR. So a France submission. It's entitled the Munich Session, coming in at 5.5%. Now the list of ingredients in this one, in addition to Munich as the base malt, has a little bit of Pilsener, some crystal in it, some smoked malt, Melanoidin, also coffee light, and just a touch of wheat. But what's really the kicker is it was 60 grams of oak chips in some whiskey, in 2 deciliters of whiskey. So let's go ahead and crack this one open, and I'll tell you what I think. Alright, let's get the pour. Ooh, very carbonated. Go ahead and leave it there. So that was kind of even a gentle pour, and that bad boy came out very, very carbonated. Bubbles are just streaming up in there, but sort of a great dark amber color. Nice pillowy head. It's got a mixture of big and small bubbles in there, but let's go ahead and die this down a little bit. Alright, so we got this one to die down a little bit, but looking pretty good. It's got a nice head. It did die down a little bit. Gentle stir brings it right back, so nice head retention on that one. Nice amber. I had this one out of the fridge for about 15 minutes. Clarity on it is questionable, slightly hazy, but that's okay. It's a beautiful color. Nice dark amber, like I said. Hops that went into this thing were 55 grams of Cascade, 30 grams of Hersbrucker, and also 10 grams of Nugget. So let's go ahead and take a whiff on the aroma. Getting some alcohol notes. There's a light maltiness to it. Bit of a taste there. But I'm actually not getting any of the hops. So let's go ahead, dive into it, and see how it tastes. Let's give it a whirl. Cheers, KE116FR. Thank you very much. Earthy, herbal, boozy. Let's go in for another one. Cheers. Okay, so all the notes that I gave you in the beginning, earthy, floral, yeah. Alcohol presence is there. Yeah, it's very herbal. Maltiness is really not much there. It's not a lot of malt backbone to it. I get the Munich. I do. I mean, it's ever present, of course. It's actually somewhere between toasted and roasty. I mean, it's like just slightly more than toasty. All right, and it's a good beer. It's a nice beer. But I get that toastiness, really sort of a dark toast in it, and then I get the alcohol, and then I get the herbal and floral notes of it, and on the back, right towards the middle back, I get the bitterness. So there's a good amount of bitterness in this one for sure. So now I'm kind of curious if that booziness is coming from, you know, a hint of it from the 2 deciliters of whiskey. I wouldn't think so, but there's definitely something there. And in terms of the oak chips, you know, I'm not getting a lot of sort of vanilla oakiness from it. I can see how I'm getting some of that oaty character from it, but I think the alcohol is sort of masking a lot of it, so it's preventing it from coming forward more. But that's it. That's all I got to say for this one. It's a good beer. It looks great. It tastes good. Thank you very much, KE116FR. Good job. Cheers.